Welcome. This is the Nike homepage. It looks great, but can we make it better? I think we can. So all the changes I'm about to discuss with you are all focused on conversion rate optimization. So you would have to split test all of these ideas, but from my experience, there are some easy wins here to be had. First and foremost, at the top of the page, we are hiding the search bar by default, which is a big no-no. Anytime we hide this, funnel progression and product discovery is going to go down. We want to support customers navigating through the site. Having this hidden by default is not best practice from a conversion rate perspective. It may look cool, that's fine. What we're focusing on is increasing revenue and increasing funnel progression, which making this open by default would achieve that. Number two, this huge hero banner here takes up the whole top of the page. There's no next step we're asking the customer to make. There's no CTA. I may or may not be interested in this product or this person. There is a small CTA below the fold here, but they're basically betting all of their odds on whether or not I want this specific offer. And remember, the real estate above the fold is the most important area on the site, so you need to be very strategic with what you place there. There's a scrolling banner here around free delivery and downloading the app for a 10% discount, which is fine. There's also a banner here at the bottom around the 10% discount, so they're clearly wanting you to download the app, which I understand. As you scroll down the page, there is the first CTA, and then there's some tiles here that is forcing me to scroll across. Again, not great. These scrolling tiles are taking up too much space, obviously. Again, and they're forcing me into very broad categories that I may or may not want to navigate to. And if we could look at the actual search bar, this is a little bit better what we want to see. New men's, kids, sport. I would have liked to see a sale here, option of a link to the sales section. And that's a super easy win that people are going to want to navigate to anyway. But the goal of a great e-commerce homepage does two things. Number one, it helps customers search really quickly and navigate to the products they're looking for. And number two, it aids in both supporting promotions, like if there's a sale or a bonus offer or whatever, but more importantly, the category navigation to if I want to buy shoes, if I want to buy a jacket or whatever I'm trying to buy, supporting customers getting to those categories. And so really you should be focusing on funnel progression and product discovery on a homepage, not trying to sell someone then and there. So, and this design is kind of failing on multiple fronts. It looks nice, great. It looks nice is good. It's good to look nice, but from a conversion rate perspective, there is a lot of easy wins here to be had. So, can we increase the conversion rates on this page? I definitely think we can. Let me think of some ideas, and I will create a design, a mock-up, just to sort of illustrate some of the directions that this team could take with a round of split testing that I'm very confident would deliver results. Okay, let's get started. Welcome back to the reimagined conversion-focused version of the Nike homepage. As you can see here, we now have this wonderful search bar opened by default. Customers can search whatever they want, whatever they need. That we're not forcing them to take an extra click. You'll notice as well that I've shifted some of the branding and created some placeholder images. Not focusing on too much on that, mostly focusing on the structural changes that we're making to help improve funnel progression and product discovery. The banner we're keeping, but we're really heroing that search so customers can type something in and find what they're looking for really, really quickly. Above the fold here, we do still have a hero image, but we've got a hero image with a CTA above the fold, clear for people to see. And I guess, again, above the fold, we have clear category options for the customer to look, and men and women. Again, this is just placeholder imagery, but you can imagine some of these category pills here being built out and customers easily and freely being able to get to the areas of the site that they want to get to. We did still keep some of the category sections, but I actually brought it up by category or shopping by sport. And then if they're in the event that there's some promotional products that we want to sell, like products on sale or latest arrivals, there is an area there for that too. But the most important thing here now is that customers have the ability to navigate quickly without having to go through multiple clicks and we're not forcing them down a very narrow path. So again, we're giving customers choice. We're enabling them to discover products by searching and by narrowing down by product. If we actually bring up the original version here on the left-hand side for the Nike site, think to yourself, which version of this page helps enable the customer to navigate to that next step? I think there's a clear answer there. Obviously, these changes would have to be split tested. Would have to be validated with an experiment as always, but I think there are some really interesting experiment ideas to be had here, and potentially some really easy wins. Of course, search. Of course, adding clear categories for people to navigate to. Some of these shop by sport ones a bit experimental, but we can afford that. It's really this above the fold area where we are creating an environment where there's clear wayfinding. Customers can navigate to where they need to get to really quickly. And if you look at the original version of Nike, the Nike site, it just wasn't doing that. So hopefully these insights have been helpful. This is just one example of how we can quickly look at a site, and there are so many exciting experiments and split tests that we can do. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.